Cameron woke up to the sound of his alarm clock. He rubbed his face and looked in the mirror, seeing his graying hair reminding him that time was passing, but not yet gone. At 47, he had just lost his job, had 2 teenage children, and overdue bills piling up. He felt like a ship anchored in the middle of a vast, dark ocean. Yet that morning, a small voice inside him said, "You can still change your life." Cameron had always been strong in accounting and finance. Friends at parties would tell him, "You could be the best advisor for small businesses." But he had never taken the idea seriously. He had always sat at other people's desks, planning their dreams instead of his own. That morning, as the kettle boiled, he opened an old notebook he had bought years ago for ideas and began to write. Who am I? What do I know? What do I love? How can I turn failure into a step up? Writing became a mirror for him. He remembered being 24, with no savings and still managing to buy his first home through hard work. He remembered how he had survived past crises by starting over. At noon, he called an old friend named Hamid, who owned a small workshop. "I'm unemployed," Cameron said honestly, "but I want to start my own business. Can I organize your finances?" Hamid happily agreed. That was the first spark. With very little cost, Cameron set up a tiny office at home and began consulting for small businesses. Hamid was his first client, and soon others came by recommendation. Every morning he dressed professionally, even when he had no meeting.